Where do ideas come from? I don't know, it seems like everywhere.
Maybe like some spot in the middle hemisphere of my brain, the little crack between the northern and southern hemisphere.
I get ideas in fragments. It's as if in the other room there's a puzzle. All the pieces are together, but in my room, they just flip one piece at a time into me.
Ideas are everything, but at the core of most things, you can always trace it back to something else.
I think it can be something really small. It can be a very chance encounter, a sentence in a story.
A yellow ball bouncing down the street.
A bank to a nice wall.
Looking out a train window and seeing a solitary lawn chair.
Being in the library and seeing someone smell a book.
I just looked at a dump truck and said,
I think when you have a really good idea, that's kind of the feeling that they call inspiration.
I don't think that inspiration is a starting point. I guess maybe I'm a little suspicious of the idea. Like, in the beginning there was nothing and then there was light. I don't think I've had that experience, and for other people who've said that they've had that experience, I'm not sure I believe them. The thing that gets you going feels like an itch to me. Like, it's itch, wonder, got it. I didn't hear inspiration in there.
I always said, inspiration is for amateurs. The rest of us just show up and get to work. Every great idea came out of work. Everything. If you sit around and wait for a bolt of lightning to hit you in the skull, you may never get a good idea.
I think for me, it's mostly lightning bolts. I think that my brain is just such a vast landscape of just completely random stuff. Unless it like grabs my attention, I'll never see it. You know, I can brainstorm and I can outline and I can like sort of ready the room for the idea to make its entrance. But until the idea is ready to reveal itself, I'll just be sitting there.
I love the idea of ideas making an entrance.
Yeah. Hello. Hi.
Just like teasing
Hello.
a leg at first.
No. I will not enter until my champagne is ready, darling.
Everything that has driven me to do what I'm doing is because I've seen other people do it. Most people start off by mimicking something, but then it turns into their own thing because they don't really have the ability to mimic it precisely. But what's great about that approach is it can lead to originality from copying. Like we just have our own fingerprint, right? And so in the process, it turns into a different idea.
I mean, inspiration is a little sucker punch to the brain. It's a slap in the face. It's a punch to the gut. It's a waking up. It's realizing the world has more majesty and mystery than your stupid little brain ever knew. My job as a storyteller is to showcase that wonder, to put it on a pedestal, and hopefully recreate it in such a way that the person reading or listening or watching can feel it too.
Whenever I finish a story, I go through a period of time where I feel like I will never again have an idea. I simply will never again come up with a notion that feels original and exciting and inspires curiosity. And I think the analogy to falling in love is really apt because most people, if they have a relationship end, they just cannot imagine a situation where they would ever feel that way again. And then one day you fall onto something and it just looks you in the face and says, I'm the one.
You couldn't get rid of inspiration, like the way grass always comes up when there's cracks in the road. You could always find something to be inspired by. Even the tiniest things.